unspoken truth here is that every one of your favorite streaming services and clipping services came from clipping and streaming professional sports. Justin TV, Ustream, all of the like pre-Twitch was built on the back of illegal live streams.
Yeah.
So
Really?
it's a major yeah.
My knowledge of Twitch history is a little different. You know what made it big? When that guy killed himself. Are you familiar with that part of the Twitch history?
I of course I am, but I don't think that was like
that's what got me on board. I'll tell you. when I heard folks were blowing their heads off on live streamers, I would have 5 or 6 monitors going. You know, I was solely responsible for a surge one day.
So this is what I read. It could be wrong. I'm only as good as my sources. But so at the time, there's like Twitch. There's one that starts with a U, and I don't think it's Ustream.
Ustream. Oh,
is it Ustream? I don't know. Anyway, the Twitch.
Ustream was the big one.
It wasn't Twitch. It was Justin TV. It was maybe Ustream, and there were like a couple others, and none of them really distinguished themselves until that dude committed suicide on Justin TV. You can't buy that kind of advertising, and everyone just started like reporting on that, and Justin TV became known, and it helped them break away from the pack. That's what I thought the history was.
I am sure that contributed to it, because truthfully, I think that the other side is Team Liquid, the esports organization, signed an exclusive deal with Justin TV and brought all of, I think it was their StarCraft or Dota. They brought all of their their fan base to Justin TV. And without that like the amount of traffic that drove convinced the people, Emmett and all the people that ran Justin, to be like, oh shit, we should just do this for gaming. Like fuck because it started off as like let me live stream myself 24/7, like myself and no gaming. And so, but I have no doubt that if somebody offed themselves on Twitch right now, it would be front page and center of every newspaper. And it probably was back then too.
Yeah.
Like you remember Film On? Alki David.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was like the dark side of Twitch too. He's like, I'll pay you $200 to eat that piece of shit in your toilet.
Yeah. What
did he actually do that?
Do you have something called Battle something?
Battle cams.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Because he ended up like financing all of those like weird COD tournaments with like X-Jaws and Blade. Flew him out to like his mansion in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah. So you know better than me.
Yeah. Man. We did. It was a COD tournament. Only Use Me Blade was in it, which was interesting because he literally didn't use a gun in like 1v1s. That's a really tall order.
It was like a buy round for whoever got to play.
Well, he's curiously good with a throwing knife. Like he lost, but he didn't get skunked. You know. So
wasn't that guy Alki David just a fucking weirdo? I feel like you told a couple stories just one-on-one with him, Woody, or maybe it wasn't one-on-one.
You definitely
little conversations with him where you're like, this guy's unhinged.
Yeah, there's some of that for sure. He's a little unhinged. He really is a billionaire. I doubted that. I thought
you know how he made his billions though, right?
From the manufacturer, he inherited it. Right?
Yeah, but his family manufactures, I think, the bottle caps for Coca-Cola.
Is that it?
It's like some really, I believe it. I'm pretty sure it's tied. You know, we could just Google because now I'm
not very
speaking out of math,
and I don't fact check.
Yeah, you're right. Bottling plants.
Yeah, bottling plants. So it's just like, yeah, he inherited it, and then he became this eccentric dude because the Film On used to have a live streaming headquarters on Hollywood Boulevard, and with like half the lights burnt out and shit. And I was like, what is that? Like, what goes on in there? Nobody's walking into live stream in there. Like,
he's a real life billionaire. So I thought he billed himself as a billionaire as kind of a marketing thing, but in reality, he was like a 50 millionaire, which is great.
He's not, yeah.
But you know, a billion is rare air. No. He's actually a billionaire with the B.
2.4 billion, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, we kind of got off the gaming thing. Sidebarred it anyway. I heard I was playing some games last night, and somebody was like, "Woody's visiting the prison you were at, Kyle," and I'm like, "I'm like, he flew over." They're like, "No,